Hi, everybody. It's great to be connecting with you. This topic that we're going to be focusing on with this recording, this call, is really crucial for multitudes of people. So back in the good old days, before the West was won, but really just a couple of decades ago even, and less than that, there was not much available in terms of helping really sensitive characters like empaths and highly sensitive people and sensitive soul. There was little or no research whatsoever. And it's really easy for souls like that, for individuals like that to be labeled. You go see a psychologist or psychiatrist, and they say, well, there's something terribly wrong with you. Here's a pill. You got to take a pill right away. There's nothing else we can do. Sorry, can't help you. So for me, I tried, I was very sensitive, and I chose to incarnate in a pretty difficult place. And so I got freaked out really easily, got off balance easily, hiding. So I worked with over 70 helpers of various types to try to help me. Nothing worked. It wasn't sufficient. So, and now there's some wonderful stuff out there for books on empaths and highly sensitive people and so on, written by souls, by people who are, that have really a good knowledge for the area, and some of them have done some research and et cetera, and worked with people, sensitive people for decades and so forth. So it's wonderful, wonderful time. However, most of what's out there in terms of working with empaths and highly sensitive people, HSPs, and sensitive souls does not talk about the soul, does not talk about past lives, does not talk about really discordant off-base energies out there and how to handle them. So this is what this video is about. So I'm going to teach you, I'm going to take you through a process so on a daily basis you can clear and be more fully on balance more easily, more of the time. Absolutely essential. I spent forever trying to figure that out, right? And it's the same with many of you. You've tried all kinds of things, and some of you even have fancy labels, and you've had fancy medications, and maybe, and still not enough. Because what ends up happening with that kind of stuff, with the medication, is the goal is numbing. And for people who smoke, smoke weed and do various drugs, they want to go into altered state. And I don't want to feel where I am now, because it doesn't cut it. It's not good. It's too scary. It's too yucky. It's too, that stuff. So the goal, what we need to do, we came here as a highly sensitive person, empathic, etc., sensitive soul, in order to master these things, not in order to numb, run away, or take drugs to help you to go to higher, and then after that you come back down a while later. None of that cuts it. And for me, I tried things like I still do meditation and yoga and etc. And those are wonderful temporarily, and they help you to develop more knowingness, more seeing ability. And that's great, but it still doesn't fix it. Just because you're sitting there. So there's some research that started to come out now that shows that people who have experienced fairly difficult lives, difficult childhoods, and do meditation, a lot of them can go off base more easily when they meditate, because they feel all this stuff, right? So then you want to run for the hills, or you say there's something terribly wrong with me. All those other people can do it. I can't do it. Obviously, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with the method. There's something wrong with that guy over there, teacher. However, after you've worked with 5 or 10 or 20 30 or more, there starts to be a pattern. Look, listen, nothing works for me. So I'm a hopeless case. Everything else is hopeless. What's the point of being in this world? I feel so bad. That stuff. It's all of this is easy to fix, all of these things. And we talk about these issues in detail in our webinar series called Multidimensional Transformation. So, and here is basically a summary for particular population. And I'll take you through it. So just be aware that the part of you that goes into hopelessness and learned helplessness and so on, it also relates not only to what you're feeling, but you're also in touch feeling what other people in similar boots are feeling, collective consciousness. You may be feeling some ancestral stuff as well, in terms of what your ancestry has gone through. And if you've been, if your group has been oppressed, for example, and also past lives. So basically what we're doing in this video is multidimensional transformation for your group, for you. So let's do it. Okay. So especially the first time, I would really like you to be very much aware and focused on what we're doing. And later on, you can choose to have an audio on or maybe even driving and so forth. But even that, driving is not so safe because only a part of your brain is paying attention to what we're talking about. Other part of your brain is driving or changing a diaper, whatever you're doing, cutting carrots, whatever it might be. And therefore, you're only getting part of the impact. Okay? All right, let's rock and roll. Okay. So this video is done especially for the group of people who are attracted to us, to our work. It's advanced souls, people who are really sensitive, really high capacity, may or may not be conscious of it, may have shut a lot of that down. You may not know. But people also have gone through sizable adverse childhood difficulties. So we chose to incarnate there. You may not realize that, may not agree with that. That's part of the gig. We came in order to master these various things. So we're really sensitive and then we become discombobulated by all and everything. Right. So part of what you need to do, part of what I would like you to do is to experiment and test out. There's some things that we do here that you, given where you live, given who you are, you may need to do 3 times a day for half a minute or whatever. Some other things you won't need to do maybe once a week, and that's all. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you a menu. I'm taking you through a number of steps for you to feel in and create out of that what's right for you. Okay. And I've been in the helping field for a while now. So this is an area that I know fairly well. So I lose track, right? So 46 years as of the making of this video. So, and I've trained psychologists and social workers and worked with various types of major difficulties and so on. So it's something that I know fairly well. So when you shop around, when you test drive different things, check out where people are coming from, how much experience do they have, because a lot of people say wonderful things and they do one size fits all and it's going to be cure you for sure and so on and so forth. As the Buddha said, you test it out and you see. All right. So that's all. So that's a big mama lecture in terms of this. Okay, so now let's do it. Just sit in a place of beingness. Do it in a way that feels right for you. Let's ask for Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, Claire, for your cellular level and DNA. Clear for your emotional level. Mental. Let's ask for solar light to clear for your emotional level and mental level. When you go off base, do that specifically. You get a negative thought or negative emotion, and then you do that. Solar light, clear my mental level, emotional level. It takes a few seconds and then it's cleared. The underlayers are not resolved, right? So this is part of why, multidimensional transformation, we teach people all these very, very precise ways of transforming all this stuff. So, but for now, this helps you to cope, to be more solid more of the time. Ask for Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, to clear, harmonize, and balance your chakras and your meridians. Clear your aura, your energy field, where we pick up a bunch of discordant stuff from there. Pick up all kinds of stuff, positive and negative. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear the etheric layer, the emotional, mental, Buddhic, atmic, galactic, and so on. One of the things that people who write books and stuff, do videos about empaths and so on, they don't talk about the soul and connections with the soul, most of them. Let's do some of that now. Let's ask to repair your galactic cord, grounding cord. Let's ask to repair, upgrade your 7th chakra, top of your head, Antakarana, which is the first 6 inches over your head, 15 centimeters. Receive from above. Repair the galactic cord more fully. Just receive for a few seconds. Have the energy go through you and cleanse you, including going through your aura. Imagine it goes down to your earth. It's called the Earth Star. So I say 2 feet below your feet. 2/3 of a meter. Do that for a little bit. As you clear and you go more into the light, you become more fully a transmitter, more open, and energy goes through you, divine energy and so forth. But you can also pick up negative energy more easily as well. So you have to do protection. So let's ask for rose pink, Christ energy. High beings all around you, high beings of your choice, they're powerful. Could be the unmanifest if you prefer, God. Blue dome of protection, Archangel Michael. Let's do grounding. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear your sacrum, your legs, your ankles, your feet, space below your feet. Let's ask for Archangel Sandalphon to bring you grounding. This protection and going into power is absolutely of the essence for you sensitive souls of various types, absolutely essential. Parts of you may not want to do it, so you be aware if you're receiving the energy. If not, you must resolve this. we teach how to do that in our other series that I mentioned.